Don't be afraid, speak your mind.
Well, hi everybody, my name is Tieast and I'm here with my friend Mace and we are going to talk about his mixtape. So Steelo just dropped. It's doing really well. How do you feel?
I'm feeling real good right now, getting a lot of positive feedback. Just released the EP Steelo, which stands for Stop the Excuses, Elevate Life Ourselves. We got the fashion clothing line going on as well. Getting a lot of good feedback. Got some blogs that reached out to me, undergroundhiphop.com.
Okay.
And another blog, Hall of Future Records, just recently looked out. So I'm getting a lot of good feedback. I'm feeling real good about it right now.
That's good. And you also had a blogger from London pick it up too, right?
Right.
How was that? Like,
yeah, I was just tweeting online, and then some girl from the UK was just like, yeah, I really like the mixtape, and I'm going to put it on my blog. And I was like, cool, that's what's up. So she went ahead and did that, and she was promoting as if I really knew her, so she must have really felt the mixtape. And along with that, that same week, actually, a guy from Germany reached out to me. He goes by the name of Vulcan Million. He reached out to me and was like, yo, I want to get you on my team. I like what you do, and I'm trying to really work with you. He said he's trying to put together this team of rappers for this one sample that he's trying to do. So a lot of good feedback, even international feedback.
Okay,
so,
look at you. Okay, kids, can I touch you? No? Okay, no. Anyway, so now, like, what was your favorite song recording for Steelo?
Personally, I would have to say my favorite track would be Speak Your Mind, just because it was actually a real personal song. Like, I don't know, for real, I was just, the sample was Don't Be Afraid, Speak Your Mind. So it was telling me just to like release everything on the track. So basically the track was really just me venting just through lyrics, you know. So it was just pretty much explaining everything I was going through at the time. So it was really a felt song, you know what I mean?
Alright. So when you're recording, what comes first? The lyrics, the beats? Is it a combination of both, or is it like, what is it?
Let's see, my recording process, it always varies. Sometimes it can be, I hear the beat and I'm like, oh yeah, I like that beat. Yo, run that back. And I start writing like that. And then other times I might be in the grocery store, you know what I mean, pushing the cart, and then I come up with some bars just freestyling, you know what I mean? Then I'll keep those bars down for like those first 4 bars, keep those, and then finish the track once I get a beat defined, go with it. So it always varies.
Okay, so when you first came out, because this isn't your first mixtape, this is your second one, right? Correct? Okay, so when you first came out, you were Mace Boogie, and now you're Ikonic. So why the change, and who is Ikonic that Mace Boogie isn't?
Well, Mace Boogie, that was like my high school nickname. That's what dudes called me from around the way when I was on the court and stuff like that. I know you seen Paid in Full, Ace Boogie. So I was like, you know, that's my movie. So I was like, yo, I'm Mace Boogie. You know what I mean? And when I was real young, I just threw that nickname on me. Everybody called me Mace Boogie. But as my music progressed and I grew as an artist, I wanted to change who I was and want to be more mature. So Ikonic really stands for somebody who's grown into their self as a rapper and as a man, and my music defines that now. Mace Boogie was really just immature,
Just playing around,
like just trying to get my feel, get my delivery down.
Okay.
Now Ikonic, I feel like I found myself as an artist.
Okay, so when I say the word music, what comes to mind?
Man, music is life. Music is just an everyday thing for me. I was born in music. My whole family just does music. My dad plays drums. My uncle plays drums. My brother plays drums, guitar, piano, trumpet, you name it. He can play anything. My cousin raps. My aunt Denise King is a jazz singer. Right now she's actually in Italy. She's been over there a lot, so she's been touring overseas and stuff like that. I was born and raised in the church, so I have a real keen ear for music. So I just love music. Music is life, and sometimes when I'm going through rough times, music is that stress reliever or just my getaway. So music means everything to me.
So would you say Ikonic kind of kind of meshes with music, how you define it?
Yeah, Ikonic, when I came with the name Ikonic, I wanted people to know, like, the word iconic means it's like, for example, an iconic figure, like Kobe Bryant's an iconic figure in basketball. So when people hear my music, I want to portray that same idea. Like when you hear me on the track, you know, oh, that's Ikonic. And I want to leave that type of mark in the industry and in hip hop in general.
So is that what you're aiming for when it comes to your music? I mean, because like what I want to know is why should me or anybody like listen to you? What makes you different? What makes you different from what we already hear on the radio or up and coming artists who are getting signed and going to be released?
Right. It's funny you say that because the stuff that I say on my music, the stuff I speak about is not typically what you would hear on the radio. I'm not really aiming for that radio mainstream. that sound, I'm really just trying to make music that people can relate to, music that's from the heart, and just being myself. I wouldn't call myself a rapper. I'm just somebody who happens to rap.
Okay, I like that. That was really good. All right, so now we're gonna segue into your fashion.
Right.
So, like I said, Mason and I, we went to high school together, so we know we go way back. And when I knew you in high school, you always had your own little, you know exactly where I'm going, you always had your own little fashion sense. You know, I remember you came with the high top, and then you always just different from everybody else. You always just stood out in high school, you know, and that's how we became friends.
Right.
So is that how Steelo came about? Like, how did Steelo even come about?
Steelo is a really long process. Basically, I did a lot of research when I put my thought into this brand. The thought process was really long. Steelo, basically, the main influence was different courses I was taking in college. Okay. Shout out to VSU, Trojans, what up? Chill. Anyway, yeah, a lot of courses I was taking, Black history courses, Black women's history. Basically, it's a lot of stuff that I learned about our past that I was, you know, I wasn't too proud of it, like the stuff that we had to go through as a people, and to this very day we're still not being treated equally and fairly. That goes for race as well as gender, women, female. They're still not getting equal rights or equal opportunity in the workplace, financially, stuff like that. So, I mean, Steelo, you can apply it to so many different aspects of life. That's one aspect right there. So I'm saying stop the excuses as a whole Black community. Stop all the excuses, stop pointing the finger, stop blaming our history, because we have all the necessary resources and materials now to overcome those things in our past. You know what I mean? We could be running, I could be a congressman, you know what I mean? You could be anything you want to be, you put your mind to it. So I believe in this day and age we have all the resources, all the education, the knowledge that we need to be on top. I'm tired of being categorized as a secondary race. I don't see us as secondary when our ancestors' blood and tears are in this soil, engraved in American soil. We have every right to call this country ours as well. So basically that's what Steelo, the foundation of Steelo. I'll give you one more aspect. Coming up, my family, we didn't really have the finances to travel like that or do, you know, outgoing things. So once I got older and once I was creating this line, I was like, you know what? Stop the excuses. Why can't I do this? Why can't I travel? Why can't I have nice clothes? Why can't I be driving this type of car? I feel like you put your mind to it and just stop all excuses and don't let anything stop you from doing what you're doing, then you'll be able to obtain those things in life. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm just elevating, I'm stopping excuses and elevating my life right now.
I back to that. I love that. That was like a great answer. Like, I don't even know what else I don't even know what else to say. Like, that's really good. And then, you know, it's great because you're a college graduate, so like you're already like going for it from there and everything. So now, like, where do you plan on seeing Steelo? Like, it's an urban clothing wear. Like, where am I gonna see this in Urban Outfitters? I'm hoping, like, you know, Urban
Outfitters is definitely my favorite store. So
shout out to Urban.
Right.
Not wearing any of this stuff today.
Steelo, you said where do I think it's gonna be at?
Yeah, I want, like, where do you plan on seeing it?
I mean, of course, if it got in stores, that would be nice. But to be honest, I want my brand to be all in-house right now. Okay. So I'm hiring my own staff. I already got a promotion team. Shout out to them. I'm gonna get shout outs later, but y'all know who y'all are.
Hold on, pause. Why am I not on the promotion team?
You ain't asked. It's like, no, I got you. You can definitely.
We gonna talk about this off camera.
Right. We can definitely be on the promo team. If you want to help out, I really appreciate that. But I want Steelo to be in-house right now. I want all money, all production to be generated through my company, through my brand right now. I feel like the store is just going to create that middleman. Then you're going to have to pay for, you know what I mean, the fees to get your brand in the stores. But at the same time, you do reach a large audience that way. But for right now, just starting off, I just want Steelo to be an in-house corporation. I want to run things right now. I'm the CEO, the founder, and we're just going to keep it like that for now.
Shout outs to me. So sorry. Okay, so then, so with all that being said, like, what else is gonna happen for Steelo? Like, you have the shirts, which Trevor is you know, he has on for us today.
Right, it's a little wrinkly.
It's a little wrinkly, but that's okay. You know,
still brought it out.
You know, we got it.
Can I explain the colors and the meaning behind this?
Yeah, go ahead.
You see right here. You see the American flag pattern inside the tail of the Steelo right here. but the colors are not patriotic. Okay, they're Pan-Africanism, which represents our motherland right there. So, like I said, our parents, our ancestors, soil, tears, blood, all that. Our whole history is engraved to this nation. So what I did, I just switched out the colors, all right, through the American flag in there, right there. And then around here, you got Stop the Excuses, Elevate Life Ourselves, which ultimately creates Steelo.
Cool.
All right. So that's the original logo right there. All right, that's the first graphic tee we released. We got those going out. They're pretty popular right now. Yeah. They're buzzing. Definitely on Virginia State campus. They hold me down out there. I appreciate y'all for that.
So
yeah.
So there's more logos you have? Then?
Yes, we actually have another logo where the flag is actually an emblem behind the Steelo, the word Steelo. That's actually going to be on the black shirt.
Okay.
We have the black ones coming real soon. We actually got a waiting list for the black.
Already?
Shirt. Like, yeah, a lot of people
got to put my order.
Got the pre-orders in. Yeah, everybody. Every time I go to the barber shop, they in there harass me. Like, yo, where my shirt at, man? Where my shirt?
Well,
I'm like,
good.
yeah. I'm a one-man band though, so I tell them you gotta be patient because I'm the only one that's paying for this stuff for now. But my man Trev has definitely stepped up to the plate. He's the co-owner now, so he's gonna be helping with the production and all that stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Steelo for right now. Yeah.
So hats, shirts.
Oh yeah,
like,
we're gonna do all that. We're gonna start off small with the accessories. I was thinking like the rubber bracelets, whatever, have Steelo on there. I was thinking the pins, the buttons or whatever. I know a lot of people put them on their denim jackets and stuff like that. That's gonna be dope. So we're starting off real small, small stuff like that. Then we'll progress to hats, all types of different things. But it's gonna be large. I'm taking it one step at a time. For the fall catalog, we have crew necks and hoodies coming real soon. Okay. And like I said, I'm gonna branch out to snapbacks and the Scullies and stuff like that. You know, just typical streetwear stuff.
I'm putting in my order now for a Scully.
Right. Okay. I got you. All right.
All right. So drop the Twitter, social media for us.
Oh yeah. Y'all can follow me at Ikonic 410. That's my Twitter and Instagram. That's Ikonic with a K. You can follow Steelo at Steelo Apparel. It's Steelo_apparel for Twitter. The Instagram is at Steelo with 3s. The E's are 3s, okay, so don't get it twisted. The E's are 3s, alright? That's Steelos with the 3s and the underscore Instagram. That's the Instagram page. So yeah, go check that out. SteeloApparel.com too. We got the website running up there. You can go and order your shirt right now. They're only $15. I had to drop the price because a lot of people were being cheap and they couldn't spend the $25. So I was like, look, I look out for the people. Steelo's a people brand, so I dropped the price to $15. So go ahead and check that out. All right.
Okay. Well, that does it for me and my friend Mace. Thank you so much once again for sitting down with me and talking to me about Steelo and your music and everything. I really do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to everying. And don't forget, promo. I'm helping you out and everything.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get you down with the squad.
All right. Well, thanks guys so much. That's about it.
Deuces. Steelo.
Peace.
Holla.
Don't be afraid, speak your mind.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid, speak your mind.
I mean, like, a lot of niggas, man, they just hop in the booth and just say anything. You know what I mean? They be rapping.